Ooh, I like that camera on this phone. Hello, everyone. Hello. Happy Tuesday to each and every one of you. Happy Tuesday. If Mondays aren't your day, go harder on Tuesdays. If Mondays aren't your day, go harder on Tuesday. We trying to get the truck crunk up. We're trying to get the train going, trying to get it back on the track from the weekend. So we're trying to get our motor running and try to get our caboose and our choo-choo ready to take off. So Mondays aren't your day, like I said. Go harder on Tuesdays. It's time for what? What's your perspective on it? By your homegirl, the published Christian author, the minister, the crafter, the prayer warrior, Melissa Michelle Gibbons, the owner of Melissa Michelle Ministries. Y'all see, I have my shirt on this evening. What's your perspective on it? Melissa Michelle Ministries presents What's Your Perspective on It? I go live every Tuesday for 7 weeks at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm your girl, the host of What's Your Perspective on It? What's your perspective on it? This is a rundown on it right quick. I post a question no later than 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on Sundays. All you have to do is inbox me your response. You can remain anonymous. Just let me know that you want to be anonymous with your response. You can use your birth name if you want to, your initials, alias name, anything of that nature, and I will absolutely respect that. Our responses will be featured on the live on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. This is season 3, the 3rd episode. This is season 3, the 3rd episode. This is season 3, the 3rd episode of the 3rd session. Like, tag, and share, please. Like, tag, and share. Let me get this shared out to my minister's page, Minister Melissa Michelle. If you had not went over there and liked that page, go over there and like that page, child. It's free, $99. I'm going to go over probably about 1 or 2 announcements, and I'm going to go ahead on and get started. We do not discuss politics nor religion on What's Your Perspective on It. Because everybody political views and also their religion, that's their business. And I don't want to offend nobody, so we don't discuss that. I would like to welcome all of my new Facebook friends. Welcome. I welcome you once. I welcome you twice. I welcome you again in the name of Jesus Christ. This is a drama-free, no judgment platform. Like, tag, and share for me. Like, tag, and share. Hello, everyone, and replay watchers. If you don't see that red live button up there, you are watching the replay, and that's totally fine. My t-shirt was made by Cheryl Lucas. That's my niece. She made it last season while I was in the thick of season number 2. Cheryl's limited designs or something like that. But her name is Cheryl Lucas. Cheryl's limitless designs, I think. But I'm going to keep it moving. Hope I got it right. But I'm going to keep this train moving here. I don't want to be on here no longer than 30 or 35 minutes. Trying to get this train moving, child. The topic of discussion before I go over my announcements and go over my books, how would you handle the ultimate betrayal? How would you handle the ultimate betrayal? That was the topic of discussion. I think I have 5 or 6 responses. I wish I had more, but some of y'all won't come up out of y'all shell, which is totally fine. Okay, giving all honor to God who's head of my life, the maker and creator of all of us and all wonderfully things. I'm your girl, Melissa Michelle Gibbons, the owner of Melissa Michelle Ministries, a place you can be inspired, encouraged, uplifted, prayed for. This is a drama-free, no judgment platform. Announcement number 1 is I will be changing the prices of my books, especially the first 3. The Jesus Speaking to You, Our God is So Amazing, and also My Faithfulness, My Fellowship, My Fulfillment. But all of them probably may change, but I know I'm changing the first 3, definitely. Those books have been the same prices ever since they've been published. And I think the Jesus Speaking to You came out in I think 2017, something of that nature. So there will be a slight increase in the books. So that's announcement number 1. I am going to go over those. You want an autographed copy, you can inbox me. I take invoice payments and also cash app payments. Your first option is invoice to your email address. You have 12 hours to pay. Shipping starts at $8.50. The second payment option is cash app. So please be serious about purchasing a book and supporting Melissa Michelle Ministries. Please be serious. And this time and in this season, I don't have time to play. And also, I will be starting a promotion sometime next month about people helping me to get book signings. So that information will be forthcoming. Hello, everyone just hopping on. That information will be forthcoming. You like to purchase a book, a t-shirt, custom created jewelry, anything that Melissa Michelle Ministries offer, please inbox me. But please be serious. Please be serious. Please be serious. I can't stress that enough. If you don't pay your invoice, if you don't send me enough money or the money for the cash app payment, you will be blocked. It's all about a respect thing and being responsible. I will block you very quickly. This is Jesus Speaking to You. The front and the back is $12.95. The t-shirt is $10. If you want to see the t-shirts, I can inbox them to you. The church fan is $5. Our God is So Amazing. It's $14. I do not have any more t-shirts. The church fan is $5. My Faithfulness, My Fellowship, My Fulfillment is $15. All these books are available on Barnes & Noble, not Amazon. I think I have 1 t-shirt left. The church fan is $7. Greater Messages, Greater Blessed, Greater Love. Y'all see me looking down on another device as well. It's $20. The t-shirt is long sleeves and it's $25. Big Anointing, Big Understanding, Bigger Wisdom is $25. The t-shirt is $15. So Lifted, So Completed, So Fulfilled is $27. Has a short story in it. Angela versus Ursula. The t-shirts will be forthcoming sometime this spring. Angela versus Ursula, that short story. One sister is jealous of another one. So all of these books contains devotionals. So Lifted, So Completed, So Fulfilled has salvation in it. Hold on to Your Peace. A down payment. A big surprise. Nobody greater than God. All of these books are devotionals, They're not daily devotionals. You can skip around, front, back, in the middle, and read what you need or what you're going through during this journey called life. And they're not full of Bible verses. Those are all the books. I'm gonna go over these responses right quick. How would you handle the ultimate betrayal? I have an anonymous response. My first husband announced that he wanted a divorce because he was engaged to someone else. Needless to say, we got a divorce, and God sent me my wonderful husband. He showed me exactly who he was before the divorce, but I was afraid to leave because I didn't think I could take care of myself and my children. The Lord was faithful to give me the confidence to do everything I needed to do with the help of my family. I'm going to go ahead on and collaborate on that for a minute. Some people stay in marriages because of the children. They're afraid to step out on faith. I know back in the day, years ago, the man went out and worked. He made all the money. He took care of the household. The lady, well, the wife stayed at home. The mom, she was a mother, a wife, a homemaker. She stayed at home. But nowadays, it takes two people to work and take care of household, sometimes three, because the way times are right now. She said she was scared to step out on faith because she didn't have that confidence. Pray to God for confidence. If you got 2 and 3 kids, you're going through a divorce, your spouse want a divorce, pray about it. Pray like, God, I don't have any skills. I don't know how to work. What do I need to do? Jesus will absolutely give you the strength and the confidence to leave. Don't nobody want to stay in a marriage or relationship, because a lot of people stay together these days and they're not married, but that's their business. I'm not here to judge. Don't nobody want to stay in that kind of situation and they being abused. Mentally, physically, emotionally. Don't nobody want to be abused by nobody. You don't want to be abused and just taken advantage of. Just because the man go out and make the money, don't give him the right to do this and this and that and that. Wrong is wrong. It doesn't matter how you see it. But pray and ask God for strength, what I need to do. Pray and ask God for guidance. Pray and ask God to give you the confidence. If you got to go stay with a family member, you and your kids, go stay with a family member until you can get on your feet, until you can afford a place for you and your children. So, that was an anonymous response. The second response is from Mr. Malcolm Gibbons. Tell the person that told my secrets about themselves and leave the rest of it to God for him to handle. I would like to thank Mr. Malcolm Gibbons for his response. You find out somebody has betrayed your trust, told your deepest, darkest secrets, kept things from you, because you tell people in confidence things. Then on mad day, when they get mad with you, you want to throw them up under the train, the bus, the truck, the transmission, the oil pan, everything. Somebody has told you their deepest, darkest secrets and confidence. Then on mad day, you want to like, come on now, you don't do that. But I will tell them, like, you did this to me. I will bring it to their attention. I told you something in confidence. I thought you were my friend. And then you sit up and tell it? Like, where you do that at? Then when you say something to them, I try to correct them, they just want to spill all your business. It's just like you done spilled a cup of milk, a cup of water. You know it runs. They want to tell everything. Like, come on now. Just because you get mad with a person, they try to correct you, you shouldn't air out that dirty laundry. You don't want nobody doing you like that. Like, come on now. Like, where you do that at? But I would like to thank Mr. Malcolm Gibbons for his response. I'm going to keep it moving here. Pastor Greenleaf says that I will pray about it to God, how to handle the person or people that betrayed me. Then I will act on it. I would like to thank Pastor Greenleaf for his response. Pray about it first. How I should handle this situation. How I should handle this situation. Hey, how you doing, Mr. Kenneth? How I should handle this situation. They have aired out my dirty laundry. They have told everything that I have told them in confidence. All of my personal business. What shall I do, God? What shall I do? Don't let your anger get the best of you. Like I said, on Mad Day. You get mad with a person, get angry with them, you want to just spill their dirty laundry out. Pray about it first. God will put us in situations and see how we gonna act. Your friend had aired out your dirty laundry, and God will see how you gonna act. Like Jesus said, come to me. Pray about it. Come have a little talk with Jesus. Come have a little talk with God. Don't let your anger get the best of you. And sometimes we let our anger to get the best of us and we operate in the flesh. Honey, be like dynamite. Oh, I'm going to get that person told. I'm going to get him told. He done aired out my dirty laundry. She done aired out my dirty laundry. I'm going to go to blows with this person. It ain't worth all that. Give them how you feel. Tell them how you feel. What's on your mind. Ask for guidance. Pray for guidance. Ask God to bridle your tongue. For you won't say something you had no business saying. Do not let your anger get the best of you. Especially on Mad Day. Y'all hear them dogs in the background? That's my neighbor dogs. I am so sorry. Don't let your anger get the best of you. Don't air out people's dirty laundry. Don't tell their deepest, darkest secrets. Don't do that. And tell you the truth, people don't want to be betrayed. They just don't. Because that stuff hurt and it cuts so deep. It cuts so deep. Miss Carolyn Johnson says, I will stop all communication with the person or people that have betrayed me. I would forgive them and not have anything to do with them because I can't trust them anymore. I'm going to go ahead on and collaborate on that, what Miss Carolyn Johnson said. To keep your peace. Cut off all communication, child. Cut off all communication. And they want to know, like, what did I do? That's right, Mr. Kenny. What did I do? If you had to take a break from them, take a break. But you protect your peace. Because Mr. Kenny said, get angry and sin not. Y'all know anger. It can take us some places now. Don't let the anger get the best of you. But back to what Miss Johnson said, cut off all communications. And they consistently and pursue you like, what did I do? Have a grown woman, a grown man conversation with the person. Like, what did I do? Tell them what they did. Or what you thought or what you thought they done. Because sometimes when that stuff go through the grapevine and it get to the end, honey, it be something else. But make sure you fact check stuff. Tell them what they done. And sometimes it be a different outcome. But sometimes not now. Sometimes, about 90% of the time, they have done that to you and said things and told your deepest, darkest secrets, child. Yeah. But you protect your peace, cut off all communication if you need to, forgive the person, forgive, because Jesus forgives us every day when we fall short and we sin. I know we are Christians. We don't post to sin. Sometimes we backslide. We do stuff and say stuff we ain't got no business doing or saying, because nobody's perfect. We are imperfect people serving and praying to a perfect God. We all have done things and said stuff. Yes, we have. We all have sinned and fall short. But as Christians and living a Christ-like life, we going to have them moments. We going to have them times, because I do. I try to keep Michelle hid, honey. Because Michelle can't start peeping out up under that table. It's time to get it popping. I try to keep her hid. Michelle is the nice one. But Michelle will get you together. But one thing about me, I'm just as easygoing, just as nice. You can approach me. I'm very approachable. You can talk to me, but don't come to me wrong. I don't act out unless I'm provoked. I was talking to my coworker about that earlier today. Him and I about on the same level. We just an easygoing and just a night, but you can't talk to us or talk to me like out the side of your neck, like, huh? What you say? Like, come on now. You're going to have a real back end moment. But protect your peace. Some people you can't trust as far as you can throw them. But somebody has done the ultimate betrayal to you, forgive them. Don't have anything to do with them. And keep it moving. Because really, you can't trust them anymore. That's right. We still have to love, even though if someone have done something to us. We still have to love them. But also, we got to protect our peace. Don't nobody's peace want to be disturbed. I know mine don't. Okay. Last and final response is from Miss Michelle McKnight. She says, in my case that I experienced, my husband stepped out of the marriage and I found out about it through his mistress. Ooh, Lord, this good. She called and told me about the affair that they was having. I did ask my husband, and he confirmed it. I was very heartbroken, and I stayed in the marriage for my small children. The second time he did it, I filed for divorce. David stayed humble, and God rewarded him for his humbleness. That's right, Mr. Kenny. Even though somebody has betrayed you, they have done the ultimate betrayal, and you trying to get over it, because it don't happen overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. That's a process. That is truly a process. And through that process, you continue to pray. You continue to pray. You seek God, and ask God to continue to humble you. And if you're not humble, ask God to humble you during that experience and also after. Because during this journey called life, we have to stay humble. We got to stay teachable. Be ready to soak up all the knowledge that you need to be a better servant, a better mom, a better daughter, a better prayer warrior, mom, daughter, sister, friend, niece. We have to stay humble. Humble yourself. Stay humble, stay teachable. Be like a sponge. Y'all know sponges have all of those holes in it. Be ready to soak up all the knowledge that you need to be a better, productive person, especially to yourself. Love yourself enough to treat yourself better than how you've been treating yourself. But get back to, hey, Miss Williams. Get back to Miss Michelle McKnight. Her husband stepped out on her, and his mistress called and told her about the affair. Y'all, that's hard to get over. She asked her husband, and he confirmed it. She said she was heartbroken, but I stayed in the marriage for my small children. The second time he did it, I filed for a divorce. There's a tough spot to be in. I never been in that situation, but I can imagine it's very tough. We hear about this a lot nowadays, and y'all know Lifetime, it has movies like that on there a lot. It's very hard to deal with. It's very hard to keep trusting in a person that has stepped out on you. It's very, very hard. Ladies, stay in the marriage because they have small kids. And I think her kids was like under 5. It was 2 of them. She had a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old or something. Hey, Miss Stacy, honey. I think she had a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, Miss Michelle McKnight. But she forgave him the first time, but the second time he did it, she filed for a divorce. Because you don't want your kids to be raised in a one-parent home. But some kids, they do well in a one-parent home. I hope you're good. I hope everybody is doing good. Hey, y'all. Hey. But some kids, they do well in a one-parent home. They really, really do. Some kids, they don't know how to handle it. Mom and dad is not together anymore. The kids wake up in the morning, don't see both of the parents. Where's daddy at? Where's mama at? They have questions. And that stuff is hard to explain to kids because they're kids, they don't understand. They just don't understand what's going on, what's happening. But the second time when he did it, she filed for a divorce. And I don't blame her. I really, really don't. You're not finna keep on stepping out on me. What is the problem? I'm ugly. You're not happy. What's going on in the bedroom? What is it? You're not getting enough attention. What is going on? But if you feel like you had to step out of your marriage or your relationship, tell your significant other, I did it. Talk to them really before you do it. Like, what's going on? You need to tell them what's on your mind and what's in your heart. Because some people, when they step out of their marriage or their relationship, they're trying to seek something else. And the grass is not always green on the other side. Because some people, when they cheat on their spouses, and the spouse has filed for a divorce, and they go and marry the other person that they was cheating with, sometimes it don't work out. And how you get them is definitely how they're going to split up or go their separate way. How you get them is the same way you going to lose them. So what goes around surely comes back around. I would like to thank everyone for their responses of what's your perspective on it. I will be posting another question this coming up Sunday, no later than 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So if you want to respond, make sure you inbox me your response. I'm trying to get y'all to come on out them shells, honey. And like I said, you can remain anonymous. Y'all, what's your perspective on it? Started September the 2nd of 2025. I am in season 3. It runs for 7 weeks. Then I take a break and I come back for the next season. We are in season 3. I take a break for like 4 to 5 weeks because me pushing these books and trying to get these book signings, y'all, it's a lot of work. And plus I work. When I say I work, homegirl works, honey. I really, really do. I'm a very hard worker. I believe in working and making an honest living. I do believe in whenever you want something out of life, you gotta work for it. You really, really do. All of us wasn't born with a silver spoon in our mouths. We don't have rich parents. Thank you, Stacy. I really appreciate it. We don't have rich parents. And if you have kids out there, and you giving them everything, that's right, Mr. Kenny. Mm-hmm. That is so true. But don't go through life giving your kids everything. Don't go through life spoiling your children. Because when they get out in the real world, they ain't gonna know how to survive and learn how to cope. Don't give them everything. Help them. Help them as much as you can. As long as they out there working and making an honest living, you help them. I have a son. He's 23. And I told him as long as he's working, mama will help him. But teach your kids how to survive. School is not going to teach them everything. They have better classes now to help them. They really, really do. But school is not going to teach them everything. Teach them how to survive. Teach them how to cope. Teach them how to budget. Teach them to go out and work for what they want. You cannot spoil your children. That's the worst thing as us as parents can do is spoil your children or our children. You spare the rod, you spoil the child. You spare the rod, you spoil the child. You spare the rod, you spoil the child. So don't spoil your children. Don't spoil your child. Don't do that. Because once they graduate school and get in the real world, because all of them don't want to go to college. They just don't. They get out in the real world, honey, they lost. L-O-S-T. They are very lost. Teach them how to survive. Teach them how to cope. Teach them as much as you can. Because I used to talk to my son when he was in school. But when he got out of school and graduated, honey, it's a different ball game out there. You going to knock that ball out the park with a home run. You going to hit a foul ball or you not going to hit the ball at all. It is what it is. But teach them to go after what they want. They can have a good life. And that don't mean that they won't have trials and tribulations. But you teach them about Jesus, you teach them about church, and you teach them about the Bible, and teach them how to pray. Teach them how to pray. That's my time for tonight, you guys. I got to get off. I got some other things I'm doing this evening, like laundry. But I would like to thank everyone that hopped on. I hop back out. Like, tag, and share for me. Like, tag, and share. Pray for you one another. Pray for you one another. Pray for you one another. And strike a pose, honey. That'll be all for this evening. You have any questions or concerns, inbox me. Good morning, good afternoon. How are you doing? Be professional. Please be professional. I do not deal with unprofessional, unorganized people. No. Be professional, and I'll be professional as well. If I don't get back in touch with you, I respond to your inbox in a timely manner. I'm not home. I don't have a Wi-Fi connection. Y'all pray for me, and surely I am praying for you guys. And my motto is motivation makes progress, and progression will always get the job done. May God bless you, and may he keep you is my prayer. May his face and his favor continue to shine upon you and keep you in the elevated peace that we all need. I love you with the love of Christ. Love yourself and just know God of Jesus loves you more. This is Melissa Michelle Gibbons, the owner of Melissa Michelle Ministries, a place you can be inspired, encouraged, prayed for. Inbox me your prayer requests, and your faith is strengthened. And you can shop if you want to. Y'all have a good night and bye-bye. If you missed it, what's your perspective on it from last Tuesday? Go back and watch that. I think it is how do you handle spiritual warfare? It's something talking about spiritual warfare. Y'all, it was fire. Do you hear me? It was fire. Y'all have a great night and love you guys. Bye-bye.